And you
No,
spent the
I'm
past
not taking
20
him.
minutes flipping over a desk with a lamp on it and cutting off the cable entirely so that you could get the glass from the light bulb.
Yeah,
I mean, like,
because it's hotter than the glass in the with the latte.
Okay, sure. Before you knock over the desk successfully, you hear a voice down the hallway. Mom! Moody isn't in the car. What do you mean, honey? He's not in there. I checked everywhere. Did you check the back? Yeah. Are you sure you checked all over your room? I didn't check the... Actually, I think I checked everywhere. Did you check all your drawers? No, I'll go check that. Okay. The nightstand knocks over after you, like, hear some steps coming up the stairs. And,
Hide under the dresser.
again, you hear more voices that are like, what was that? Nothing, Mom. I think the dog got into my room or something. Okay, well, you better go fix it now. And you see the door quickly open. He doesn't even care about the fact that the door's unlocked somehow. He just walks in, and... Right, I should probably ask, what do you guys do when you hear, you know, the sounds of that happening? I'm sure he won't see the chimpanzee. You do like one of those Mario 64 moves where you do a jump, then another jump, and then a front flip.
what? Yahoo!
Yep, one of those. As you perfectly land on here in the exact same position you were. Does the chimpanzee hide? He does not.
No.
The chimpanzee stays out. As Sandy walks into his room, and he's like, oh my god, Mom, I think the desk... Actually, no, the lamp isn't broken yet, is it? Yeah, you haven't broken the glass. So, he just goes over and sees, oh, Mom, I think my drawer fell over or something. Okay, we'll just put it back up. He takes the lamp, or he puts the drawer back up. There you go. Puts the drawer back up. He sees the monkey, and he immediately screams, and...
What the fuck?
What the heck is
the, like, miniature chimpanzee, as it, like, quickly scrawls under his bed, and he's like, oh, no, I ain't doing none of that, and he immediately leaves the room.
Guys, this is bad. This is, like, really bad. There's gonna be, like, animal exterminators that are gonna be running into the room, and we're gonna be...
Hey, they'll never
The lamp
know.
is still on the ground, by the way. He didn't manage to fix that, because as soon as he moved the drawer back over, he saw the chimpanzee climb under his bed.
Me
Or
and
not climb,
chimpanzee.
Anyways, I'm sure they'll be here anytime. So as you hear, like, him running down the stairs and getting ready to scream to his mom about the fact that there's a chimpanzee under his bed, what do each of you do? But, like, you go down the stair. I'm assuming you go downstairs. Do you struggle? 3. I'll take off half a heart of fall damage as you fall down the stairs. There you go. First damage and is falling down a flight of stairs. As you go down, you have two options. Either the living room, and you also have the kitchen, which is over on the right. As you can see Sandy yelling at his mom, trying to explain what happened in his room.
I like to hide behind the plants. After both of them leave the kitchen, I'm going to boil Mr. Potato
Oh.
or whatever.
Okay, sure.
You might want to find a different hiding spot.
No, I don't know what you're on about. This is a W hiding spot.
They're gonna look under the bed.
They will
The
never.
monkey went under the bed.
But it can't be.
Solomon,
They're
I
gonna
think, you know
look
what,
under the
that
bed.
that is a pretty good.
you might
that
want
is
to
a
leave the
pretty
house,
good
you know?
point.
That'd be a good
pretty
idea.
good point. Can I take the filament from the lamp?
Okay. Does your plan having to do with using the glass as a weapon against a certain safety?
Against Sandy and his mom.
No, I would never, Sullivan. I would never.
Are you just trying to, like, if you do that, I'm pretty sure all the toys are gonna eat us alive or something because they like Sandy.
Nice link between the window of the other house and the window of the house you're in.
I'm going to get a pot of water, put it on the stove, turn it on, and then put the potato man in.
Okay. Well, let's see if you can find the pot first. 13. You easily find a pot. You can lift this pot. How are you gonna get it up onto the oven or the stovetop?
Animals should gamble.
20. You trying to get up onto the stovetop, right?
Yeah, so I guess I get a flippin' eagle or something. I don't know.
Something that could easily carry you up. Oh, I know what. You get a Quetzalcoatlus. Okay, yeah. You get the Quetzalcoatlus, and you tell him to bring... he should be smaller than that. Actually, what's the size of a Quetzalcoatlus? There it is.
Oh.
Okay, so it's not like that to human. So roughly the Quetzalcoatlus should be... To you, it should be that big. And then that's like the size of a golden retriever or something. To Sandy. But then, yeah, you tell the Quetzalcoatlus to fly you up onto the stovetop. This house is getting more chaotic every second. And he brings you up there. There you go. Very easily brings you up there as he just sits on, like, the countertop here and starts looking around for food or something, because he's a little hungry. And then you pull out Mr. Tomato Head, plop the plastic toy in there.
Just scatter some glass on the floor where the door's gonna, like, you know, come in.
Okay. Sure.
And then
Go on.
I'm gonna...
He's going to stick the filament into
Yeah,
the
I'm
wall.
gonna stick the filament, inside the power socket.
Oh! The filament will flash brightly, vaporize instantly due to extreme heat,
Oh, wait,
and likely
can
blow
I-
the circuit
wait,
breaker
can
if
I-
used.
You think that's enough to light a fire? Like, if
Yeah.
I put the lampshade on the
Depends.
filament, you think that's
Obviously, the D20, the higher it is, I'll say the more severe the short-circuiting is. Worst possible case, if you roll a nat 1, it's like a single spark that won't light any fire, and nothing else happens.
enough? I'll put the lampshade on the filament,
Nat
and then
20?
I'm gonna light.
I'm
And
gonna
then
have
I'm gonna stick it in. I'm gonna stick the filament inside the socket.
Inside the socket, and then what was the first thing you said you did?
Put the lampshade on the filament so that it might like catch fire.
The lamp. Okay. Alright, I see what you mean. Oh boy.
Get ready for impact, boys.
Yeah, no, that's not doing anything.
No.
Do you at least like hide or something before they show up?
Yeah, I'll get inside a drawer. How about I hide inside the bed sheet? I rip inside the bed, and then I like hide inside like the
The cushion?
mattress.
The mattress?
Like, the
Okay.
mattress, yeah.
Let's see if you can rip inside of there. 6. You make like a tiny tear, but you don't manage to get in. You don't manage to like open up the mattress, you know?
Theodore, get the monkey to help you.
Wait, I go inside the pillowcase.
The pillowcase on the bottom or on the top? Because if you go into the pillowcase, you could go above the like actual pillow, in between the case and the pillow, or like underneath it. Do you know what I mean?
They might see the imprint if I'm on top, so I think I'm gonna go in the bottom.
So I'll say
Damn.
she has some pretty thick shoes on, and she immediately notices the glass, and she's like, yeah. We'll say that she says, oh, but I thought the lamp didn't break. And he says, it didn't. It's over there. Oh, okay, whatever. I guess maybe like the weird tarantula you saw or something broke it. Go downstairs and get me a dustpan. And he's like, okay. So he starts going down to the kitchen to get a dustpan. Sandy's mom, like, kicks off the glass to the side, and she looks under the bed to see if she can find the tarantula, obviously keeping her distance. Yeah, she looks under the bed, and she sees the chimpanzee, like, scurrying around there, and she's like, what the fuck, there actually is a chimpanzee in my kid's room. I guess she stays away from it. She doesn't try to grab it, so she immediately, like, backs off, and she gets on her phone to start calling pest control.
Dinosaur.
I mean, he's going down the stairs, so he's technically facing away from the kitchen, because the kitchen is over here, and then the stairs are over here, so he's looking more towards the windows here and, like, the front door. He's not looking over at the kitchen. What are you trying to boil? Just boil water?
Yeah. You'll get my dress later.
Alright, you very successfully start boiling water. This one reaches boiling way faster than the other one did, by the way. So yeah, this one's already boiling. And I'm assuming you just keep him on, like, medium heat or something.
Yeah.
the Quetzalcoatlus, it finds
Taco Bell.
or actually, even better. The Quetzalcoatlus starts looking around the kitchen. It looks in the fridge, and it finds some Taco Bell takeout, specifically a chalupa with extra sour cream, and a Baja Blast in the back. He just starts snacking on the chalupa. He just puts the chalupa, like, open on the countertop as he starts eating it. This is gonna be really something for Sandy to see, unless you do something else right now, Harshawn.
What?
Because he's gonna be here on your next turn.
What? I'm going to get the, the spray mode on the faucet. Yeah, I'm going to turn on the water and point it towards where Sandy will walk in.
This is such a nightmare.
When the toys go against it.
Yup, pretty
When the
much.
toys revolt.
Alright, you grab the shower head, and... not the shower head.
The shower?
the sink thing. The one that, like, extends, and, like, you can turn it, you know what I mean? And
Yeah.
you have it aimed over, like, the entrance of the kitchen, where Sandy's gonna come running in, probably, when he sees the golden retriever-sized Quetzalcoatlus eating his chalupa takeout from last night on the counter, and Mr. Tomato Head being boiled. Again, this is another screenshot-worthy moment. As you arrive in
Let's go.
the other house, where I would be playing other music, but the other two are still busy in the other house, so majority rules, which means I'm playing the first house's music. Yeah, I'll let you keep going on your turn, because as soon as you do arrive here at the house,
The dog.
The dog.
you see this large
Right?
pit bull slowly start approaching the scene. There's like a staircase over here down to the first floor, and you see this pit bull start to approach. He'll be here soon. Yeah, you're up here on the windowsill.
Okay.
He's coming up from the staircase, and at the end of the hallway, you can see him slowly rising. I forgot a health bar, didn't I? Shit.
Oh,
Not
The
the
health bar
health
just suddenly
bar.
appears.
Solomon, you started a boss.
Not yet.
I'm sorry that you guys have been too busy trying to murder a family of 2 or 3, maybe. I don't know how many are in this world.
Well, we'll be a family of 0 after we're done. So.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. What did I name this dog? I do not remember on my
Dog.
life.
This dog. Doggerman. Dogman. Come
The
on.
home.
Dog.
Dog.
It's pronounced dog.
I just
The
lost
hog.
my dog.
Dog. Dog. This is so dumb.
My
Dog.
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 Where'd my dog go? Where'd my
Bro
dog
sounds like
go?
an Elden Ring boss right now.
Yeah, Solomon, he'll be here. He'll be here by the end of your turn. So what do you do?
Can I pull out Dinky Slog?
Yep, of course. Dinky Slog.
Can I have Dinky Slog attempt to grab on to number 2 painting?
The painting with the number 2.
Yeah, so I'm gonna grab onto Dinky Slog's legs. I'm gonna have him use his mouth to grab onto the second painting, or the painting with the number 2 on it.
And like knock it off
Of
or
the-
whatever. Like what do you mean?
To grab it.
Like
to grab
hold
it. And then
on
I'm
to
gonna
it.
pull him back and attempt to store the painting.
And then I'll put this painting in your inventory. I'm gonna say you get like half the painting. A framed poster, really.
Then I'm gonna grab onto the windowsill so my head is barely peeking above the window.
Sandy is going to arrive at the kitchen, and as soon as he does so, before he can even take a second to look at whatever the hell is happening here, Harshawn immediately grabs the sink's thing here, and he sprays the water directly in his face, right?
Wait, did you turn it up to boiling?
Hot water.
Okay. He splashes hot water onto this poor teenage boy's face, and as he backs away, like, trying to wipe it off, and screaming a little bit from how hot it is, he can't even see what's going on right now. The Quetzalcoatlus, like, that's still eating from the chalupa, it turns around a bit, and then it's like, oh, cool. And then it just goes back to eating the chalupa.
Make Sandy bump into the pot of boiling water without the potato.
How do you make him
Oh
do
my
that?
God.
Spread him into the direction.
I mean, currently he's walking away from the kitchen, more in like the living room, you know? Alright, so you just have it aimed and like constantly shooting out water.
yeah.
Alright. I'm not sure when pest control is gonna get here. I guess she's still on the phone with him trying to describe the situation.
Can I climb out and try and like climb down?
This filament,
Can I
I'll say
try-
it was like half of it got busted from that Nat 1 on the explosion earlier. Not really an explosion, just a failure. But
So you're telling me I got a sharp weapon?
it's not that sharp.
Can I like grab like a glass piece and like
Jab
okay,
her
where-
leg.
she's looking at the glass?
Yeah, she's looking directly at the grass, like looking down with her phone to
Can
her
I take all
ear.
the glass?
You could still try to steal some glass anyways.
Can I take a shard of glass?
We'll say you managed to grab like half of the glass that's on there. A third of the glass that's on there without her noticing.
Yeah. I'm gonna take out a shard, and I'm gonna cut her Achilles.
Cut her heels?
Achilles. Cut her heel. Cut her Achilles, bro.
Very successful. Her heels are immediately cut, and it seemed to be there's blood, of
falls on the
course.
ground.
And she like turns around. She's like,
God,
"Oh, what the
how
fuck?"
you- Wait,
She's looking down at you, still with pest control, like, "Oh, there's some weird, freaky blue thing in front of me, and it just attacked my feet." And they immediately hang up, like, "Oh yeah, we'll be there soon." And she basically, I guess she's terrified now, so she runs out of the room. Probably to like go outside or something and wait for pest control to arrive, which should be much sooner than normal now, especially since she's been attacked.
she just comes downstairs to see her son in the living room with second-degree burns to his face.
Yeah, I'll say since she's going extra fast, we'll say she goes over here to the living room where she sees her son covering his face. She goes up first. She's like, "I just got attacked by something in your room. Quick, get outside. We need to. I called pest control. They'll be here soon." And he's like, "There's something else in the kitchen too. It burned my face with boiling water." And she like peeks over at the kitchen. She sees that, and she's like, "Is that a dinosaur?" And they both go outside and they wait as pest control will be here in like roughly. I was gonna say 2 of their turns before. Now pest control's probably gonna be here on their next turn. Sean, what do you do?
I'm going to get to the parents' room.
You're gonna look for the parents' room.
No, wait. Actually, I'm going to go into. I'm going to open the window, fly the dinosaur outside, so I can re-enter immediately.
Okay, so you open the window, and you tell the Quetzalcoatlus to get over here and help you fly. So it leaves the chalupa on the table, which is pretty much like mostly eaten by now. Yeah, we'll say it fully ate the chalupa. So it goes over to you, and it picks you up with its claws. It flies you over to outside of the house. Here's the window of the kitchen, and Solomon, you see Harshawn fly out of the kitchen window on a Quetzalcoatlus as you're hanging on the windowsill of the other house.
Guys, dogs versus Kleptocolaptus, guys. Who wins? Dogs versus Kleptocolaptus.
Okay, I have a really good idea for how we deal with pest control, and I
Yeah.
need the dinosaur.
But yeah, you fly back in through the window into the kitchen. That's not the kitchen. There you go. You fly back into the kitchen as your ability is is recharged. Mr. Topedo is like pretty much half melted by now. There you go. Half melted.
I don't think that's melting. I think he's just squished.
Okay. Half melted, because that's not squished. He's like half melted. Eventually, like his nose and his eyes will start melting. But yeah, what do you do? What, you mean like get the dinosaur to pick up the boiling water or something?
Yeah, get it ready for when the pest control or like another person walks in besides us.
Can
Guys,
can
you gotta
you
get
can you
family
send the
first, bro.
dinosaur over to me? I have a really good idea.
Not yet.
All right.
Please, I need it.
Fine.
All right. You send the Quetzalcoatlus over through the window, as it flies by Solomon and stays by him, just floating above him. Right, it can also, like, see through the window, like the dinosaur outside, so it quickly, like,
That's fair.
starts barking at it, and it's like, what the fuck? There's a dinosaur outside.
It's a
And you can
talking
hear,
dog. That's
you
good to
can
know.
hear the sound of a, that's its thoughts. You can hear the sound of a teenage boy in this room over here being like, shut up, Doogie. Shut up,
No.
Dougie. Dougie,
Didgeridoo, bro. Didgeridoo.
be quiet, Dougie.
Oh.
I'm busy working on my projects.
I now jump on the flying Quetzalcoatl? Is
Quetzalcoatlus.
that what it's called?
Quetzalcoatlus.
Quetzalcoatlus. I
Quet-
don't. However you say it, I don't know. That thing.
Hold on.
The sound of the bird.
Shh, 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 shh.
Quetzalcoatlus.
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 I jump on the Quetzalcoatlus.
Quetzalcoatlus.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Quetzalcoatlus.
I jump on it.
Yeah.
I take out the painting.
So, Harshawn, did you tell the Quetzalcoatlus that it can, like, trust Solomon and stuff?
Yeah.
Alright. You pull out the
Let's go.
painting.
And
Oh, are you going to do like the bull thing where you put something red in front of its eyes and it just rushes?
that is a good idea, but that's not what I was going to do.
Okay, because that would have been really
I have
funny. But yeah. Yeah.
I have the Quetzalcoatlus fly over to the other house, to the front of it, and I have it fly around, and I ready my laser pointer. So whenever the pest control arrives, as soon as they come out of the car, I will have my laser pointer pointed at them like it's a sniper rifle, and they see a dinosaur and a guy riding a dinosaur
with the piece of paper.
with a dot focused on them.
Bro, give him the flippin' Mickey Mouse
Yeah.
card.
Mickey Mouse car. Oh. No. This one actually doesn't have a
Hey.
background. Alright, we'll use this one. Alright, let's roll for intimidation. We'll say...
He's got a sniper.
He should have advantage, bro. They're looking up, seeing a flippin' dinosaur with a red dot.
Well, their job is to take care of animals, so obviously they wouldn't be surprised by that. The thing Solomon's trying to do here is, like, the red dot. Like, obviously anybody would be scared if they had a red dot on their chest, because that means sniper rifle.
They see an extinct animal. Flippin'.
That's fair. I'll give him advantage because the situation is pretty weird, even for pest control. Actually, no, pest
Is it
control
the-
normally takes care of, like, mice and stuff. So,
Is it
Yeah.
Isn't like the family outside?
you're right. I'll get them outside. Where are they? There they are. Over 15, they leave immediately. Over 10, they're scared, but they're willing to do the job nonetheless. Under that, and they're pretty much unfazed.
Yeah.
17. Yes,
They are
sir.
gone.
Okay, so you take the laser pointer, and they're already stunned by, like, is that a fucking dinosaur? But yeah, at
We'll see what
the
happens.
yeah. But the two guys in the back, they already get in the truck, like on the back, and then this guy in the front, he's like, "What are you guys running away? I know it's weird, but we need to take care of whatever the hell this is because these people clearly looked harmed and they need our help. That boy has burns on his face and we need to do something." And then one of them in the back says, "Dude, you have a sniper on you. There's somebody in the house trying to shoot you." And he looks down on his chest and he's like, "Oh, fuck."